So today we're teaching Australians how to indicate.
Yay! No, you mean, what do you mean teaching Australians how to indicate?
Nobody.
The Americans don't know how to indicate. They are
The
atrocious.
amount of people here that don't know how to indicate as well, though.
No offense against the Americans. But they use hazard lights. Have you seen it?
Yeah,
they just push the hazard button. Which way are you going? I don't know. Somewhere.
Travel montage. Okay, let's go. Welcome to Frames Per Second. This is episode number I do not know yet. Hey, today guys, we're doing some street photography, specifically black and white.
So I've got some Fomapan400.
And I've got some Pancro400. So yeah, we haven't shot these ones before, so it'd be kind of cool just to test it out.
Yeah, neither of us know what we're doing with these.
we don't know what the texture's like, we don't know what the grain's like, and even just the contrast levels.
I haven't done that, any street photography in Brisbane before, because it's kind of like home.
It's kind of like that, trying to see your city in a new, different way, which, especially as a street photographer, you don't want repetitive images. So it will be kind of like seeing like, what can I use that will look different to what I've shot before. Like another reason to do street is because like every big photographer tells you that you need to be shooting photos every day. And when it comes to like my digital camera, I just don't feel like doing that. But with film, one reason why I like just going out and shooting with that is because you get to test all the different types of film you have. And so it's not just I need to go out and take photos just so that it becomes a habit. It's also, I want to see how this film turns out, and so I can know what to use it for with future projects. Anything you're worried about with street?
I'm worried about not finding anything exciting because I'm used to Brisbane, actually.
Yeah. I want to see how the textures are. We've got our film back. This is only one of the negatives because I've been archiving mine.
Oh!
So it's definitely different in colour. Complete contrast to the slide film we shared last time.
Notice the photographer's stance.
Yeah. Further apart your legs are, the more professional you look. And so we got these done at 10th Street Studio, which is in Sydney. I usually go through Digital Camera Warehouse, who like $13, develop medium scans. If you're looking for a cheap option, they're always reliable. But because they are sitting at Sydney, it usually takes 5 business days to get back to you, sometimes more depending on how busy they are. But they're my trusty cheap option. There's 2 people sitting down on a chair, so I'll get that classic behind them shot.
I tend to prefer the black and white.
Yeah.
I think it kind of strips back what you're looking at, and you're kind of just concentrating on mostly the people. But I did sort of struggle when we were shooting to kind of just let go and take a photo and hope that it turned out rather than being so particular in framing.
I keep blazing through every time. I'm just like bam, 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 bam. Which of course you can tell by some of these shaky images. And some of that is just people moved as well. Like there was one with a young couple and they moved just as I went to take the photo. And it ruined it.
Yeah.
So, young couple, I don't like you. Oh, that guy's beard is majestic. Wow. But yeah, there was some photos that I purposely did a lower shutter with you. But
that actually,
the first one, had you but not the right people walking past, and the second one had you too shaky and
lots of people.
Yeah, it's like
I still like that.
I want to Photoshop that into the other image.
You should definitely try that.
I'll probably try that, and if it works, that'll be good.
Yeah.
I was at a 10th, I think. Like, yeah, it's hard to have steady hands when you're in 10th.
When you're away taking photos, you're like so excited by the city, and you don't really care if people see you taking photos because it's just kind of like whatever.
You're a tourist.
Yeah, you're a tourist, so it's fine. Yeah, but this was definitely my favourite roll that I've shot in terms of stock. I really liked it. I liked how grainy it was and how contrasty it was.
Because I think Fomapan is one of the cheaper options. And so if you are looking for that grain, which people that often shoot black and white are, Fomapan's great. If you want a cleaner stock, go Acros or Delta or T-Max. But Fomapan for a cheap film, it has a really nice quality to it that I definitely find pleasing. With the Pancro, I like the Pancro quite a bit. I definitely want to shoot it
That was
again.
400 as well.
Yeah, they're both 400 speed, and it's got a nice grain to it. It's not overly grainy, but it's also
it's so sharp.
It's sharp, but
Yeah.
there's a softness to it and a good amount of contrast. It's not like Delta or T-Max where there's more of a divide between what's black and what's white. And it's not like those other black and white stocks which are more grey in tone. It's like definitely black, definitely white, but there's a smoothness between
Yeah.
those.
Yeah. I reckon this would be really nice for portraits.
Yeah, I think I would
That's
use
what
it
it
for portraits.
seemed-
And also
seemed that.
with architecture. Especially with black and white, your focus has to be on point because you notice more when something's in focus or not.
Yeah.
And so I think because this does have, it's sharp, but it's also got a softness to it. I think it's
Get away a little
nice and less harsh than something that's like really sharp. Selfie, old school style.
Old school mirror selfie.
It's not really a photography session in Brisbane if you don't take a photo of the wheel.
True. My favourite is that lady, the one I posted today, yeah. So this was right at the end of the roll. I think it was like the 5th last photo or something.
Yeah, it was getting pretty dark at that time as well.
Yeah, it was getting pretty dark. We were sort of fighting the light a lot, and I kind of just forgot about being so self-conscious about taking photos because I did get a little bit like aware of everybody kind of watching and people aware of like whether they're in frame or not, and it kind of like took me off concentrating. And this was right at the end where I kind of like forgot about all of that, and I'm really happy with the photo. She noticed that I took it like literally a half a second after this frame.
And then this one which you were too afraid to get, too businessman.
I got one.
Yeah, you did.
I got one, but it's,
eventually
there's a smidge of your shoulder. Yeah. I don't know if you can tell enough, but we'll see if it comes out.
Okay. This roll I kind of felt I wasn't in the zone as well as I usually am. And I don't know if it was just because I was kind of focusing on like filming the episode as well. But
I feel like though, we were worried about light.
Did you get that couple?
I did. We'll see. That's a half a stop on though.
I just felt like I wasn't doing my best work as far as like street stuff I usually get. And like the portrait stuff I did with you was good. But I don't know if, like sometimes you just go out on a day and it's just not an interesting day. And so you don't really
Not feeling it.
Yeah, so I felt like that was probably me that day.
Shit. That's a slip.
Stick with it. So it's finished now. The roll.
This is it. Second official roll, first black and white. In conclusion, I really liked black and white. That's been my favourite roll so far. I really want to get a couple more rolls so I can play around with it.
Let us know if you liked any of the photos we did show. Wait, if you have a favourite black and white film stock, let us know. And we might test it out, or if we have already tested it, we might talk about it another time. I hope you enjoy. This is the last 20 seconds, so subscribe wherever the button is. It's been Frame Per Seconds with Tish and Josh. Tish is probably going to be a recurring character now. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, guys. Bye.